What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. So today I know that this video is going up super late or early depending on when you're watching it, but so much happened that we have to dive into, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with all of this. I do want to give a shout out to Titanic for sending me so much information. He made this video so easy, so big shout out to him. A link to his Twitter will be in the description down below, but we're just going to get started with everything. Alright, so in order for this video to make sense, I do have to kind of keep it in chronological order. So we're just going to start with what happened to lead to Bibby saying that The Party Never Ends is canceled. So it basically all started earlier when we got confirmation that there would be a new group buy today for Until I Die, and this was going to end up leaking for $10,000. Now it was a little hectic how we got the song because there was just a lot going on. There was no CDQ snippet to the song. We didn't know what the length of the song would be. There was just a few weird things going on with it, and Googly actually ended up trolling us for a little bit because he basically said that the group buy was fake and it was just to get Cameron or Lucky to force leak Until I Die. But obviously Googly is Googly. He's one of the most trusted sellers in the community, if not the most, so the song did end up leaking. And there's also future group buys that are going to be set up, but we're going to dive into that in just a second. After all was said and done though with Until I Die, we finally did get the song leaked for only $10,000, which honestly is kind of crazy because it was a completed 2019 track, but that's besides the point. After that group buy was up and while the group buy was still going on, Bibby basically saw that this was happening and he ended up going on Twitter and tweeting out "The party is canceled, F the hackers," which is kind of dumb in my opinion if you ask me. Even if Bibby is using this to promote the album, that's kind of messed up because for one, this is a posthumous album. This isn't a grade A album. It's not something that Bibby really made. It's still Juice's work. Even though they're just putting the tracks together into a track list to make it as an album, it's still Juice's work. So if they're doing this to try and promote the album or get all these rap pages to post it, which happened before and it's happening right now, it's kind of dumb in my opinion, because is that not going to confuse everyone when you're saying that the album's canceled and then we do get it? Don't get me wrong, this is a great way to get everyone talking about the album and everything, but it's just a really dumb and really confusing marketing move if that's what they're trying to do by saying these things. But I don't really think it comes to any of that, and I don't even think it comes to the fact that The Party Never Ends is going to be canceled, because we know for sure that Gamble or Off the Rip got cleared. Richie Souf, the producer of the track, confirmed this to us earlier by tweeting out, "Be patient, it's beyond me now, but it's coming," which is literally confirming to us that he at least signed the paperwork or cleared or knows that Off the Rip is coming soon as well. So it's obviously probably going to be the lead single to The Party Never Ends. And I think Bibby and Pete, because Pete did repost Bibby's tweet as well on Instagram, I think they're just super mad and frustrated with all of the leaks recently, which I don't blame them. There has been a lot, but even like the last month or maybe a little bit longer, it's been a little quiet and there hasn't been a lot going on. Obviously the label hasn't dropped anything, and I'm not coming at them for doing that either, but I'm just saying that I think Bibby and Pete were just really frustrated. I don't think that they're really going to cancel the album because that just makes no sense. At the end of the day, they're still putting time and money into this, at least what they already have, by getting stuff cleared and just by getting the album prepared. It doesn't make sense, and this is still Juice's album and his work. Leaks and whatever should not matter. Leaks really don't even hurt how songs perform. You can look at so many examples of this. Just look at Juice for example if you want. You can look at Righteous, Come and Go, and Wishing Well. All three were leaks released on Legends Never Die, and all three of them have 400 million streams or more on Spotify alone. And those aren't even the only examples of this. Robbery was a leak before it dropped, and now it has almost 1 billion streams on Spotify. And you can even look at other artists like Mosey. I don't think Blueberry Faygo would have been anywhere near what it's at without it being a leak prior. So I really don't think leaks can hurt that song any more than they'll help it, because once the song drops, everyone's most likely just going to listen to the released version anyways. So I don't really see the argument to why leaks are hurting anything. I do understand that they want to keep some stuff a surprise and unheard, and I'm not 100% backing the leakers here, but I'm just saying that to cancel the album over this, when this this is your friend's music and his work. This is Juice's work. To cancel it over leaks or leakers is one of the dumbest things ever. They should still get this album out for Juice no matter what at the end of the day. I might get some hate for that, but that's honestly my actual thoughts about that. But kind of diving back into everything, because there's a lot more to go over. Richie Souf did end up tweeting at Bibby as well after Bibby tweeted about canceling The Party Never Ends, and he said, we got to do this for Lil Bro, which obviously is Juice, and he said, don't let them stop the party at Lil Bibby, and Bibby did like this tweet, and that's basically what I'm trying to say here, is at the end of the day, we're all here because this is Juice's music, and we're fans of Juice. Leaks or whatever shouldn't matter. This should not impact if we're gonna get Juice's album. Not releasing this album is, one, not fair to the fans that don't listen to leaks, and two, it's not fair to the mainstream or just the casual listeners that listen to rap music, and it's not fair to Juice to gatekeep his music from the mainstream because some songs leaked. At the end of the day, we're gonna get leaked songs released either way, and we're gonna get unheards released. It doesn't really matter. None of us are complaining about leaks dropping, and we're not complaining about leaks being on the album. We're mainly just complaining about not good songs being chose, or songs that really showcase Juice's talent being released on the album. Everybody knows that Juice can make good sad songs or even love songs, but what the mainstream has heard very little of is hype Juice, and that's why me, myself, and a lot of the community wants the album to be mainly hype songs, is because there's plenty of sad songs out there already. And don't get me wrong, there's better ones that Juice still has unreleased, but I think that this album should focus on obviously the hype and happy side of Juice, and maybe some love songs as well that the community and that the mainstream would love to hear. Okay, but diving back into everything else that happened, because there's still a lot more news. So we ended up getting 24 hours leaked, which this is obviously already a leak, but the version that leaked is supposedly the label's mix of it, and it does sound way better, and this might confirm that it's on The Party Never Ends as well, which is a great drop in my opinion. The new quality of it sounds great, and I think this would be a really good song to be on the album. This is one of my favorite older leaks that there is. And then obviously Until I Die ended up leaking. That's kind of what caused this whole thing to happen, or at least what brought it to Bibby and Pete's attention, was this song Until I Die. Googly even confirmed more stuff to us in the Discord. Googly confirmed that after we got Until I Die, we would be getting another song, which the snippet name is Relocate, but the official name is Californication, and this song is supposedly starting later tonight. And then after that, we're supposed to be getting Omen or Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and then there's supposed to be more. Googly said that they're doing a lot of Rex Kudo songs because they hacked him and ended up getting a lot of things. Now, this just comes down to whatever you think. I'm just reporting the news here. If you like the leaks, listen to them, and if you don't. It's literally as simple as that. I'm not here to really argue if you should listen to leaks or not, because that's up to you. But the last thing I also wanted to throw in here is that Cameron, or Lucky, confirmed in DMs that there's a new version with GoPro on it that has the same beat, but it's just improved differently. It's the new label version or album version. So basically, looking at this, it looks like off the rip, 24 Hours and GoPro and possibly Biscotti, if it doesn't leak, are all going to be on The Party Never Ends, which is honestly really hype, and I'm super excited for that. Whether the songs leak or not, I don't care. I'm not here to argue if you should listen to leaks or if they're good or bad or not. I'm just here to say that whether something leaks or not, I'm going to listen to it once it officially releases, so it doesn't matter, bother me at all if leaks drop. It just annoys me when Bibby claims, or the label claims, to cancel stuff because of leaks, when leaks really don't hurt the official performance of a track. If anything, they help make it better. But those are just my thoughts. I know this is a way longer video, guys, but I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter at Complex Discuss, because that's where I'm most active. So if you don't see me dropping a video, it's because stuff like this is going on. But with all this being said, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.